Lights, camera, silence, action!
In the days of old, in the land of Israel, there arose a great warrior named Goliath, whose height and might were the stuff of legends. Clad in gleaming armor, with a spear that seemed to pierce the heavens and a shield that rendered the bravest hearts to quiver, he was a terror to behold. The Philistines, his people, stood emboldened by his presence, encamped on one side of the valley, daring their foes to confront them. Across the valley, the Israelite army cowered in fear. Their spirits were weighed down by doubt and despair, for no man among them dared to challenge the beast. Each day, for 40 days, Goliath strode forward, his booming voice echoing through the valley as he issued a dire proclamation. "Choose a man and send him down to me," he taunted. "If he is able to fight and kill me, we will become your subjects. But if I overcome him and kill him, you will become our subjects and serve us." The challenge hung heavy in the air, unanswered and oppressive. Among the Israelites, there was a shepherd boy named David. He was diminutive in stature and youthful in years, but his heart harbored a courage unfathomable. David was the youngest son of Jesse, and he had been sent to the camp by his father to bring provisions to his older brothers who served in the army. On that fateful day, as David arrived with his parcels, he heard the voice of Goliath, a voice that seemed to shake the very firmament. His brothers sought to send him away, fearful for his safety, but David was undeterred. His spirit burned with righteous indignation. "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" he declared. The words reached King Saul, who summoned David to hear his plea. Before the king, David spoke with a fervor uncharacteristic for one so young. "Let no one lose heart on account of this Philistine. Your servant will go and fight him," he said. King Saul, taken aback, offered his own armor to the boy, but David rejected it. The weight and size were cumbersome, for David trusted not in the trappings of war, but in the strength of his faith and the skill in his hands. With his staff in hand and 5 smooth stones chosen carefully from the brook, David approached the battlefield. Goliath's laughter rang out as the giant beheld the unarmed youth. "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks?" he roared, cursing David by his gods. But David, steadfast and fearless, responded, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and I'll strike you down and cut off your head." With a swift motion, David placed a stone in his sling and hurled it with precision. The stone struck Goliath on the forehead, and the giant fell to the ground with a thunderous crash. The Philistines stood in stunned silence as David ran forward, seized Goliath's sword, and beheaded the fallen warrior. The tide of battle turned, and the Israelites pursued the Philistines, routing them completely. David's victory became the stuff of legends, a testament to the power of faith and the triumph of the righteous over the mighty. It was a day that resonated through the annals of history, where the smallest among men felt the greatest, and God's favor was shown in the purest form.